Peace and blessings. You guys give it a minute. We are going to get started. So hope you guys have had an awesome day today.
Best friends, think we better off. She think we better off as besties. I can tell her it's a different when we texting. Cause I'm a nice dude, they try to test me. Had to slide up by that zone for the bestie. I can be your friend, do you wanna do that? Talk about me to your friends, I'm like, well, yo, do that. Be the best you ever had, you already know that. I'ma treat you like a queen, looking like, who that? That's just my bestie. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't need that extra stress, that's just my bestie. Then the day she just like, check please. Whoa. She be out here with the gang and we chillin'. I might catch her eye, we started laughing cause we trippin', yeah. She get a text, she said I'm sorry, gotta go. I ain't trippin' cause I already know. She said we better off as best friends. Ooh, what's a best friend? Can you let me know what it mean to be a best friend? Let me know the
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the maculates and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody tryna take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end. All the juice got me swinging for the fans. Always look the light through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic.
As a young man growing up, I was told that one of the ways if you want to be blessed is that if you do right by God, He'll do right by you. But now that I have gotten older and I have been through my trials and my tribulations, I come to realize that God always been good to me. He always have done right by me, even when I didn't do right by Him. So for the rest of my life, I got to do right. And I'm going to start today by giving back to His people.
Shawty bad. You a bad boy, nigga. Man, she told you that you not that nigga. Shawty had it right, she might say tonight. Don't ask me, you better ask your nigga. She might put it down like the top bag. She might do it all, I can't stop that. Yeah. She gon' put in. Whip it, top wrist. Diamonds on me, Fiji. I'm hucking like BB. Think her name was Kiki. I nicknamed her Riri, yeah. I just hit a 3-piece, little bitch think she sneaky. We don't keep it PG, you pay, she get freaky, yeah. Work. Nigga mad, cause I took his bitch, then I ran with it. I was in, cause I know you side in a stand with it. Niggas stand that fire, looking cool, till they playing with it. Pull up on this block, with that drum, like a band hit it. Every girl you wifing, boy, you know that I been hit it.
Peace and blessings. Hope you guys are having an amazing night. Hope your day went well. You know what I mean? I know mine did. I was a little tired today, a little sleepy today. So I had to just kind of, you know what I'm saying, get myself into it, man. You know, it's been one of those days, you know. It's a Monday. You know what I mean? It's a Monday. So it's been a slow process, slow moving, everything been in slow motion. The night, hopefully I get me some rest tonight. That's what I'm hoping on. You know what I mean? So check this out, man. Y'all brothers, y'all sisters, man. Y'all already know what the title is. Is it really love? You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember, man, that New Edition song. Is it really love? Yeah, I can't even really remember the rest of it. But y'all know the rest of it, man. Hey, actually, I wanted to try to play that video. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really think about this song and this title until today. You know, now if I would have thought about it earlier, I would have definitely had that video to roll, man, because that video speaks like volumes into what, you know what I mean, we're getting into tonight. You know, so hey, I'm not even gonna try to hold you guys, man, and take up much of your time. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and just kind of get into it. You know what I mean? But we know the title is it really love? You know, brothers. It's like this, man. We have been naive. We've been naive, bro. I'm telling you, we've been tricked. We don't even understand the level of what, if I can say, I'm gonna say wicked women, because I'm not gonna say all women, but those women that know how to provoke the man, they know how to make it get a man to do whatever they want to do, bro. See, we always thought everything was like organic. You know what I mean? You meet somebody, you know what I'm saying? You fall in love with them. You know, you go out with them, date them, then fall in love with them. You know what I'm saying? We just thought it was organic, you know, natural. But then, you know, we go through a breakup process and it seemed like we can't get away from that person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell is keeping us with this person? You know you can do better. You know you don't have to allow her to continue to treat you that way. But why is it that we can't break away? You know what I mean? And if you been watching the podcast, man, you know what I mean? You know, I'm like, I compare like Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? When Mike Tyson was married to that sister, you know, it just always left me, how can I put it, like dumbfounded, if I can use that word, that how is it that a 5 foot, maybe 2 woman, no more than maybe 120 pounds, can actually tame Mike Tyson? You know what I mean? What is it about a woman that can make her do a man? Because that was another man, and even if another man was to slap Mike Tyson, it's no doubt, man, that he'll probably knock you out. Your chances are you definitely go into the emergency room. You know what I mean? But what is it about this woman? Hell, she can slap him. She can do it. Well, if you guys are familiar with Mike Tyson, and you know the story of his wife when he in the prime of his boxing career, then you guys already know the woman that I'm talking about, the woman I'm speaking of. I cannot remember her name. You know what I mean? But I think she was an actor. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are gonna have to Google that and check that out, man. Because after he got a divorce from her, that's when things kind of spiraled downhill for him. But it just amazed me, man. Not only that, you know, just when I'm in the, you know, just the local stores and stuff like that. When you see women, I'm telling you, bro, no more than probably about 4'8", 5'3", 4, maybe 120 pounds, you know what I mean? And they'll just cuss the dude out, embarrass him in front of everybody. And this brother won't say nothing. He just like he got tears in his eye. Look like a killer. You know what I mean? Now, if I would have said something to him, you know, he probably pulled the scrap out or pull, as we say, the ammunition of the gun out. You know what I mean? And use it on me. You know, so I couldn't get away with a lot of stuff a lot of women get away with. You know what I'm saying? But I say that, man, because a lot of time, brothers, man, we are confused. We don't understand, like, what is it that a woman would use, you know what I'm saying? A wicked woman will use to actually take control of us, to make us do whatever she wants us to do. And we fall for it every time. Okay. But of course, you know what I'm getting into, man. Is it really love or is it seduction? You know what I mean? Because when you look at seduction, bro, it's a form of witchcraft. It's a tool to be used. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, think about it. Let's put it like this, right? As a man, we are physically stronger than a woman. A woman can't, like, take us down, fight us, try to beat us, bro. There's no doubt. You know what I'm saying? That hands down. We know that. So what is it that a woman will have to, if I could say, specialize in or do in order to get what she wants? Now, when we look at history, man, we look at how a lot of kings fell because of a woman. A beautiful woman seduced the king. You know what I mean? And either got him killed, you know, assassinated, you know, whatever. But they have power, bro. But how are you supposed to compete on that level? Now, if you are a Christian, you know what I mean? If you're a Bible believer, whether you Hebrew, Christian, Jew, I mean, even if you into Islam or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know what I mean? We know that it's a spiritual battle. You know what I'm saying? Seduction is nothing more than witchcraft, bro. And like I say, in order for, if a woman want like equal rights, or if a woman want power to take down a man, bro, like I said, she can't do it physically, right? But if she can manipulate this guy into fighting this guy, he can take her down for her. And guess what? Both of them end up going down, and she gonna be the winner on top. And that's what I'm saying, brother. That's why I say a lot of us have been naive, including myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look over your life, bro. You can't think about it. Is it one woman in your life that you can honestly say, like, how can I put it? You can say that now that you know, years done pass, you like, man, damn, man, I don't know why the hell I was crazy about her. You ever wonder about that, man? You ever wonder why you crazy about her, but you couldn't leave her? You know she was bad for you. You know you really didn't love her like that, but it was just something that was just holding you on. You couldn't leave. You know what I mean? I mean, you got brothers, bro, where you even have a woman that would cheat on them and they would stay. You know what I mean? That made no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know that happens each and every day. Brothers forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, like, straight up forgive them, bro. You know what I mean? And then she'll do it again.
So you got to ask yourself, like, bro, what the hell is going on that I keep going back? You come on. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? I wish I would have had that New Edition song. Is, you know, if it is in love, you know what I'm saying? Because that brother was talking about, man, he was thinking about her. You know what I'm saying? He was thinking about her at night. You know, what was she doing to make him think about her? You know what I'm saying? To just his mindset, well, not really his mindset, but his thoughts, you know what I'm saying, were just full of her. You know what I mean? But man, we're gonna get into it, man. So, you know, y'all know how I do, man. So I like to always try to have like some articles and literatures and video that can actually get into a lot of the stuff that we getting into. What's up, Eugene? You know what I mean? So, you know, I always like to just give you guys what I have and don't just get my point of view and think that I'm just making this stuff up, bro. I'm telling y'all, brothers. Listen, bro. I'm telling y'all. This is this got to put y'all on game. It got to put y'all on game on what's going on. It makes a lot of sense, right? But let's go into it, man. It said, what is seduction, right? It said the act of seducing, especially the enticement of a person to sexual intercourse, something that seduces, right? Temptation, something that attracts or charms, right? You know how that is, man. You know, when you were like, I like to use it for example, when you in the club, right? Or when you just, you know, you just out and about, or you at the mall somewhere. I'm gonna give you guys an example, man. I'm gonna show y'all how naive we are, bro. When they was on game all alone. When they want to get your attention, you ever notice that, say for instance, I want to use the club, right? When you in the club, you're chilling with your homeboys, you know what I mean? Now, you know, I'm telling you, bro, it's like something like draw you to look at a person. And then you be in the club chilling, talking to your homeboy, and you just look around, and all of a sudden you see this woman. Soon as you make eye contact with her, no lesser than probably about 3 seconds, she look away. She'll make complete eye contact with you and then just look away, smiling. Just being seductive, bro. That means, you know what I mean? She actually choosing you. You know what I'm saying? She reeling you in. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. So don't act like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is foreign. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. She'll use them eyelids. She'll bat her eye. You know what I'm saying? To show you that she throw a little smile to show you that she interested in you. You know what I mean? And you know, and that thing, you know, man, you what you doing? You smiling back. You go over there. Then you start talking to her. You see what I'm saying? You go over there, you start talking to her, and it just go on from there. But what we don't realize, bro, that she already had what she was gonna do that night. She had to hunt. Because see, these women are hunters, right? They hunt, brother. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying all women, but majority of them hunt. They are hunters, bro. They perfected their skill, seduction. Right. Let's keep going, man. And to give you guys something biblical, because I'm biblical. You know what I mean? I'm a Bible man, but I know for a fact that scripture, you can apply it to your life, bro. Everything is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But you guys know the story, man, with Samson and Delilah. You know what I mean? So let me read this part of it. It says, in the Bible, the story of Samson and Delilah appears in the book of Judges, chapter 16, right? It says, in the days when judges ruled over Israel, Samson was God's chosen man. It was his destiny to free Israel from the Philistines, rules from the very beginning. Unfortunately, despite having superhuman strength, Samson was a very weak person on the inside. Okay. An aspect of this character flaw was his affection for Philistine women. Okay. So he had a weakness for women. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much, if I can say, all men. You know what I mean? We grew up being raised on giving a woman everything she wants, whether she a good woman or a bad woman. A lot of us been raised by single mothers. You know what I mean? So we was taught on how to treat a woman, but we wasn't taught on how to pick a woman or pick a good woman that deserved that treatment. See, we just thought every woman deserved it, you know, but we wasn't taught that. Okay. And it says, I'm gonna skip through this, right? It said Delilah received an offer of money from the rulers of the Philistine if she learned the secret of his strength. Okay, so we know right then that what the Philistines was an enemy to Samson. So they wanted to know, they couldn't beat him. You know what I mean? He was too strong, so they couldn't beat him. So they had to find his weakness. So who do they use to find his weakness? They find a woman, Delilah, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, beautiful. You know what I mean? Somebody that had that experience. She was cunning. She knew how to get into a man's head and get the information that she needed to make him do whatever she wanted to do, right? But I'm not even going to hold it there long, right? But what she did, right, after Samson kept, you know, kind of tricking her, the third time, if I'm not mistaken, the third time, she approached Samson and made it look like, you know what I mean, like, you don't love me. You know how women do. You know what I'm saying? When it's something that they want and they want it bad, but you keep like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So what they'll do, they'll question your love for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't love me. If you love me, you'll do this. Y'all know what it is, fellas. Y'all know exactly what it is. And the sister know what it is too. They know what time it is, bro. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Pretty much the whole story, right? Is that she find out the secret of Samson's power. So she told the Philistines, you know what I mean? And they cut his hair. His power was in his hair. So they took him down by that. A woman took him down. Think about it, Samson, strong man. Couldn't nobody defeat this man. But a woman took him down, right? So let's keep going, man. So I want to get into this, man. It's this thing, you know, I heard it before by, I think, a couple of rappers like 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and I think it's called this 48 Laws of Power. Even Kanye West was part of this, bro. You know, so that's why, man, when you're dealing with these entertainers, man, and sometimes they might present like they this good, natural, you know, they don't change their life around, right? And they change around for the best, and they really want to see our people do good. You know what I'm saying? For black people, they want to see us prosper and do good. But a lot of time, man, they are actually manipulating us. You know what I'm saying? And we think that, and we fall for it, bro. We fall for it. You know, but check this out, man. Robert Greene, this guy right here did the 50 Cent speak highly of this dude. And I don't know if that's the reason why. I think that's why he made that movie called Power, because he written a book. I think it's, if y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's called The 48 Laws of Power. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. That book is a, if you read it worldly wise, you know what I'm saying? You'll come in with some knowledge and knowing some stuff. What's up, Haran? I see you, bro. I'm gonna bring you in now. All right, Shalom.
Shalom, bro. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, ain't nothing, just doing what it do. You know what I mean? Every day, right. All day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So I don't know, I don't know if you caught like the beginning of when I first coming in onto it. But just discussing, man, when we was younger, you know what I mean, out there and about, man, and how naive as men we were. We didn't know, right. You know what I'm saying, man, because a lot of these sisters, man, were running game on us, bro. And then they'll cut us off. You know what I mean? It's like they had it planned exactly what they were gonna do, bro. And I'm not saying all sisters, you feel me? I'm not saying all, right. But majority of them, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I did not know. After I started looking back over my life and the latest, you know what I'm saying, the women that I dated and spent time with, man, I started seeing like, okay, I started seeing this stuff in effect, how they was actually seducing me to get what they want. And check this out now. And even when I look over my homeboys, like, you know what I'm saying, where they thought that they was actually getting these women, of course they got sex from them, but these women got a whole lot more from them. You know what I mean? They got their time, they got their money, and then at the end, Haran, they end up getting their heart. They were crazy about them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know if you got something you want to say about that. You know, I was actually going into Robert Greene, but if you got something you want to touch on, you know, you want to add on to that, brother, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, say less. Say less, my brother. But yeah, Robert Greene, like I said, man, when we listen to 50 Cent, Jay-Z, like I said, Kanye West, he had them 48 laws of power. And I'm telling you, man, I read a few of those, and I tell you what, man, it seems like you can actually, you know, if you one of them cutthroat brothers, those 48 laws of power probably work for you. You know what I mean? They'll probably work for you. You know what I'm saying? If you a cutthroat and you just, you don't care who you step on, yeah, you'll get ahead. You most likely you'll get ahead in this world with that. But a man that's trying to do the right thing, bro, them 48 laws, you'll be bucking against it, you know. But check this out. It said Robert Greene has immense psychological insight into human mind and shares best ways to improve one's life. Robert Greene net worth is as high as $7 million, and he probably worth more than that, bro. Because if I'm not mistaken, man, he done written a number of books, and he have sold millions. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it said, but Robert Greene's success story is not a rosy path, as one might think, because actually, man, he I want to say he did a interview. And because he ended up having a stroke, but in the process, you know, he was saying that he did a lot of drugs. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, Haran, it's no way. I mean, it's like, how did this man come up with it? There's no way he could have just sat down and just thought of this organic. You know what I'm saying? That it came out of his. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, when you read it, it's like it's not possible, bro. He had some kind of spiritual help. And I do know that if you I know that they said a drugs is a gateway. You know what I mean? If you're doing like marijuana or some of these what they call like that acid drug, that stuff that make you start tripping and stuff like that. Shrooms. Like you know what I'm saying? That's a gateway to actually, you know what I'm saying, entertain a demon. Now, look, brothers and sisters, I'm not telling y'all to go out there and try this stuff. You know what I mean? This right here is supposed to like have us where we won't be naive and, you know what I'm saying, and jokers be you know, getting over on us. You know what I'm saying? Do not go out here and try this stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So this guy, man, he ended up calling a stroke, you know, but I do know that when you dealing with, you know, if I can say like demonic, you know, I know, you know, demonic demons or different evil spirits or whatever, that you just don't get something for free. It's always a price. You know what I'm saying? You always pay a price, brother. Even Kanye West, when he was doing, you know, his success, where he was stating that, you know what I'm saying, they killed his mother. You know, allegedly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, that was said. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but when these entertainers, man, when a lot of them don't got their fame and first fortune because they had to give up something. They had to sacrifice something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but this Robert Greene character, man, he not only did the 48 laws of power, he did a book about seduction, bro. And I'm telling you, that book sold a lot of copies. I want to say, man, that thing sold over 1 million copies. And the book been out. You know what I mean? So just think about it. If an individual wanted to seduce somebody and they get a hold of this book that he wrote, bro, they will have the upper edge on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying? How Eve, since Eve took a hold of the tree of good and evil. Guess what? She had the knowledge that outweighed Adam. Adam didn't know all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Adam didn't know good and evil. No, when Eve took that fruit, she knew both halves. She know the good and the bad. She know the good and the evil. You know what I mean? So she was able to deceive Adam, bro. And believe it or not, bro, this is what I'm telling y'all, brother. This is what happening right now. The same thing. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, a woman is not physically stronger than us. They can't beat us like that. But psychology, seduction, bro, they can, I'm telling you, bro, they can take down kings. They can take down kingdoms. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, not to try to keep going back in the past on this stuff, but you know, I got to go back from experience. I know, brothers. Listen what I'm telling y'all, brothers, man. These gang wars and what they be talking about, these different gangs get to fighting and somebody got the chances are it was all because of a woman. I'm telling you, man, when they go to the root of the whole matter or where the argument started, it's because of a woman. And like I said before, I'm not saying all women are bad. You know what I mean? I'm just, giving the facts on that. You know what I mean? I'm just giving the facts. But okay, we're gonna keep on. You got anything you want to say, Haran?
No, keep it rolling.
Okay. Well, now Robert Greene, right? He part of his book in seduction, right? It was this seductive character. And man, I was reading this, man. I was actually like, man, this thing stand out because sirens. That what caught my attention because I understood, from my teachers that teach me what sirens are. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it until I was taught this, right? But he in his book, this is what he says, siren. This is like the number one. This is the number one seductive character, right? And when he's talking about a character, right, he said it's like playing a role. You know what I'm saying? So he let you know, like these roles you play in this seductive character, you can pick one. You pick one that will complement. How can I say it? That will complement who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you stick to one that'll complement who you already are, then you will just become more effective as a seducer. You know what I'm saying? And what you already have. You feel me? So it said the siren have an abundance of sexual energy and know how to use it. It said they lure in their targets like the sirens of Odysseus through their image and teases, right? So, hey, look, like the batting of the eyelids. I'm telling you, bro, bro, that's why I keep telling y'all, brothers, man. Y'all know how I'm telling you, bro, just think about it. Just think about it. When you in that club, or even when you walking down the street and there's a woman that, nice looking lady walk past you, and if she interested in you, right, she gonna give you a look. She gonna look up at you, and what she gonna do? She gonna smile, and then she gonna keep licking. But then she licking. Check this out, brother. Y'all know y'all can agree with what I'm saying. When you walk past her, she look back. Why do she look back? Haran, you got an answer to that, brother? Why when you know what I'm saying? When you walk past a woman, you know she a nice looking woman. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Most time they interested in you.
Yeah, you said, yeah, exactly. They don't chose you before you chose them. They seeing you like, you know what I'm saying? They seeing you way before you saw them. So when they walk by you to let you know that they interested, what they do? They'll look at, they bat them eyelids, they give you eye contact. And then they'll smile. They don't give you no big smile, and they give you like a little flirt type smile. And then they'll
look you up and down before you even saw them.
Yeah, and look,
exactly.
And see, that's when you really aggressive there. When they start looking you from head to toe, that means, but they really trying to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? But you think about it though. She'll walk past you, look you right in your face, give you eye contact. You know what I'm saying? Smile at you, blink her eyes, and then get what she do. She'll turn away and keep walking. Only to know, she's saying to herself, I know he licking. You know what I'm saying? She said, I know he licking. And if you turn, as soon as you turn around and look, get what? She'll turn around just so she can see you look and keep walking. She knows she got you, bro. She done throw the bait out there and you been hooked. You been hooked, bro. And look, don't get me wrong now, because men know how to do this to women too. You know what I'm saying? So this is something, this ain't no man or woman thing. You know what I'm saying? But see, the man part, when you go into his book, and I'm not trying to promote his book, fellas. I'm not trying to promote his book, but man, what I'm telling y'all brothers, man, that if anybody get a hold of this book and they want to be a seducer and be able to seduce people, bro, this is like the Bible of seduction. I'm telling you. Even when you look at where it says where rape set, it says insatiably adore the opposite sex, and their desire is infections, right? Unlike the normal cautious male, the rake is delightfully unrestrained, a slave to his love of women. There is the added lure of his reputation. So many women have succumbed to him. There has been no reason, right? And let me go down to this. But see, the rake and the siren are pretty much the siren is more for the woman. The rake is more for the man, but they pretty much the same thing. You see what I'm saying? They pretty much the same thing. But the one I want to go to, brother, is this one right here. It's let me see, can I find it? The ideal lover. Right there where I got it highlight, right? Let me go down. It said have a tested sensibility they apply to romance. You know, man, I don't know why it would be so I forget these words when I start reading. But it said Casanova was to have the most successful seducer in history. Few women could resist him. His method was simple. On meeting a woman, he would study her, go along with her moods, find out what was missing in her life, and provide it. He made himself the ideal lover. You know what I mean? So you think about, man, when I read that, brother, I thought about a brother that if he wanted to just be a player and he had resources and money, he can actually pull this off. You know, because he can give that woman her dreams, everything she desires. And really, bro, I mean, think about it. That's how a lot of good men, wives, end up falling for these guys. You know what I'm saying? Because they know if they got more than what your husband got, they already they probably about 10 steps ahead of you. You know, so it's nothing for them to make her dream come true. But it's a fantasy. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, these guys don't choose her. I mean, only a fool, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Only a fool, if you cheat with a married woman, will marry her after she divorced her husband. You got to be one of the biggest fools to do that. You know what I mean? So these dudes are not doing that. They like the excitement and they like to conquer. You know what I'm saying? They like to get what they want. They like their sex, bro. So they'll end up taking good men, wives, and then when you look back, these wives ain't doing nothing with their life. You know what I'm saying? They can't find no other man. They're gonna treat them like you. But see, they've been treated. They will seduce. And that's what I'm saying. The same way a woman seduce. So check this out, man. Because when I'm speaking of sirens, I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. You know, they call them mermaids, right? Mermaids, we looked up. You know what I mean? You know, if Disney actually made mermaids look nice, you know, like they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, you'll think, oh man, you fall in love with one of them. But bro, y'all really haven't seen what they really look like. Now, a lot of y'all
they real characters. They real.
I'm telling you, bro, them jokers is something else, bro. And see, we've been brainwashed to think they just beautiful women with fishtail. We look at it as a fairy tale, but is it really one? Is it really a fairy tale? You know what I mean? Is it really one? Check this out, man. This is a little clip that I got off a movie that I want to show you guys. Check it out.
She's here. You must move.
You see that? Let me go. I want y'all to see that part right there, what she looked like. There you go. That's the real mermaid. That's the real siren right there. Now, tell me what's beautiful about that, bro.
You know, they've been around for centuries, bro.
You know what, Haran? They have, bro. But we it's amazing, man, how we think, how sci-fi have made us think these things never existed, or they don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Sci-fi movie had really did a number on us. We think that a lot of stuff that we see in sci-fi is not real.
Believe it, most of the stuff they showing is real.
Exactly, because you got to think about, where do they get the idea from? Okay, look what we got on the screen. You got a mermaid / siren. Who came though with this idea? Where did it come from? You think we just sat down and thought about, okay, man, let me get a woman and put a fish tail on? You know, no, that ain't where that come from. And check this out, brothers. Look, since I showed you guys that, I want to go into the next, because I want y'all to see this, man. And I pulled this out the editors in the Britannica and the Encyclopedia, right? And it said this right here. Let me go on my other screen so I can read it. It said mermaid, a favored marine creature with the head and upper body of a human being and the tail of a fish. Okay. Similar divine or semi-divine beings appear in ancient mythologies. The Chaldean sea god, my bad. The Onus. In European folklore, mermaids sometimes called sirens. That's the original name, family. The original name for these beings is called sirens. Okay. It said, and mermen were natural beings who, like fairies, had a magical and prophetic power. They loved music and often sang. Though very long lived, they were mortal and had no soul. So they didn't have a soul. And I'm going to explain you why, right? It said many folk tales recorded marriages between mermaids who might assume human form and men. In most, the man steals the mermaid cap or belt, her comb or mirror, while the objects are hidden. She lives with him. If she finds, what the guy hid, then she can return back to the sea, right? And I'm gonna skip down, man, because I want to go to I had to go in there. Let's go where it says the second half of this paragraph, right? It said, though sometimes kindly, mermaids and mermen were usually dangerous to man. Their gifts brought misfortune, and if offended, the beings called flood or other disasters. Then it says, go to sea on a voyage. It says, to see one on a voyage was an omen. So if you were to see one of these, like if you on a ship or whatever, it was like an omen. It's like what they call bad luck, right? If you were to see one, an omen of shipwreck. It said they sometimes lured mortals to death by drowning them, as did the Lorelei or the Ring, or entice young people to live with them underwater. So you see what I'm saying? So they entice young people to live with them underwater, which you couldn't live with them underwater. You weren't gonna live long. You were gonna drown, brother. It said, you see what I'm saying? It said, as did the mermaid whose image is carved on a bench in the church of Zenor, Cornwall in England. So they got this image, bro. They got this image. Let me show you again. They got this image. They got this image right here. Well, not exactly this image right here, but they got an image of a siren at their church, a church in called Zenor, Cornwall in England. So they let you know, you might not believe it, but they got people that actually believe in this, bro. They got people that actually believe in this. So they keep going. So Now I know a lot of y'all brothers probably don't believe in the book of Enoch. And I know it probably some of y'all first time ever hearing of the book of Enoch. You know, it's a lot of things being said with, you know what I'm saying, with different literature that they consider to be, you know, biblical and stuff like that. But, you know, all I want to try to get you brothers and sisters to do, man, is just, I'm just showing you where it's proof of mermaids and sirens in the text, right? So when you go into the first Enoch 19:1 in Pseudeographia, right? And let me go to that on my big screen so I can read that. And this is what it said, right? It said, and Uriel said to me, here shall stand the angels who have connected themselves with women, and their spirits assuming many different forms of defiling mankind, and shall lead them astray into the sacrificing to demons as God. So when you go into the book of Genesis, right? It's scriptures in there where I know, like I said, y'all bear with me. I know a lot of y'all probably don't believe in the scripture like that, okay? But just bear with me on this, right? But it was saying that the angels that fell, that came down with Satan, right? That they fell and they started looking upon these women. So they end up having intercourse with these women. And y'all probably saying to yourself, like, man, how can an angel have intercourse with women? Well, let me ask you this right here. Do you believe that an angel wrestled with Israel? Do you believe that an angel wrestled with Jacob? You see what I'm saying? So how is it possible that an angel wrestled with Jacob if he couldn't physically touch him? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just think about it. Then it go down to the other half, right? It said, here shall they stand, right? To the day of the great judgment in which they shall be judged till they are made an end of, right? And you can actually go into the book of Jude and see where they're going to be judged, right? And this speaks also, it mentioned Enoch in the book of Jude also, right? But this second half, right? It said, and the woman also of the angels who went astray shall become sirens. You see what I'm saying? So they will become sirens. Sirens is what we just showed, right? I'm going to show it again. This is the siren. This is a siren right here, family. This is your original siren. This is your mermaid right there. Okay. And like I said, part of the history was that day in mythology that if you were to, like, if a man was to go to sea, it'll start singing. A man to just start hearing this beautiful music. You know, somebody singing, and it would just hypnotize him, if I can say. And then it will cause him to just jump, you know, he'll jump off and he'll drown. You know what I mean? That would end up happening, you know. Hey, what's up, sister Deatra? I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Shalom. You know what I mean? So, but these are the siren. This is your real mermaid right here, brothers and sisters. This is the mermaid. This is the mermaid, which is a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't have to believe in it, because guess what? Let me go back to the what it say, Robert Greene. Even Starbucks believe in it, brothers. Check it out. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if it wasn't no validity to it, why would Starbucks have this symbol? So evidently it means something, bro. It means something. It's some kind of spiritual connection, right? And it seems like people, you know what I'm saying? Most people that, like I said, don't believe in the Bible, and they believe in like spiritual thing. You hear people say they spiritual, you know, but they operating and using, you know, different types of root working and stuff like that. You know, operating using crystals and stuff like that, or even getting into the drugs to try to open up like a gateway. You know what I'm saying? So they can, or even like a Ouija board. Bro, man, you spoke about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it's like a Ouija board. You know what I'm saying? Where you can sit there and you can work that thing, and get what? It'll start moving on its own. It'll move on its own. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But again, let me make this disclaimer. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and buy one. Now, look, don't go out there and get one of them things, bro. This ain't no psychology. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time
Definitely.
when you see what I'm saying, a lot of time in psychology and with the media, and when they're doing advertising, they know if they mention something that bad and they tell you don't do it, they know you're gonna go out and do it. You know what I mean? That's one of the tricks of psychology. But what I'm telling you, bro, don't do it. You don't want to fool with that. Trust me, you don't want to fool with that. Okay,
Definitely not.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read a little part there. It said from its small beginning in 1971, Starbucks logo design has always been a two-tailed mermaid. These days, we call her by her proper name. Check this out. What is her name? The Siren. That's the name. It's not mermaid. It's called the Siren. Even though the newest logo design doesn't explicitly show that she has two tails, however, anyone who's ever heard the sung its voice of a Starbucks knows that those two striping designs on the side of her face are in fact her twin tails, and that the green woman is most definitely a siren. Okay, so they understand, brother, that when you connect with these demons, you understand what I'm saying? They get knowledge from there, bro. They get knowledge from. I mean, you hear like who did that? Like Tesla, the guy that did Tesla. When he one of them guys that were big on doing drugs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you do the
Yeah, he
research on them,
was. He act like it.
yeah, you know what I mean. But a lot of them cats, man, a lot of those guys, man, that's like famous, that so-called did had these great inventions and stuff like that, bro. They was dealing with drugs, you know what I'm saying, and alcohol to open up a gateway. You know what I'm saying? That gateway was to speak to a demon. Y'all don't have to believe nothing nothing I say, bro. But if you go back and research these guys and see for yourself. And like I said, this guy that did like the 48 laws of power. If I'm not mistaken, I think that what it was, 48 laws of power. He was heavy in drugs. You know what I mean? He was heavy in drugs. A lot of entertainers or singers, they can't really come up with no good music unless they got drugs in their system, unless they high. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them can't do it. You know what I mean? A lot of them can't do it. So let's keep going. So this is what I'm going to show y'all. This is Robert Greene here. This is an interview with him, right? So I'm gonna let you, brother, look at this. And Haran, I'm gonna step from the screen for a minute. I'm
All
gonna
right,
let
my
y'all
brother.
look at this. Oh yeah, definitely. Deidre, Sister Deidre, yeah, Billie Jean, yeah, you definitely right. Yeah, I appreciate you, Marcel, my brother.
What she
Yeah.
say?
She was saying, Billie Jean, who was Michael Jackson sleeping with in that video. These are
Uh,
facts. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Exactly. But a lot of people, like I said, not only just dealing with men, but all of us were naive. Because when you
Mm-hmm.
because the whole deal is being seduced. Anybody that practice that craft, you can seduce anybody. So this is what we didn't know, man. But now we're gonna know today, bro. We're gonna know today. We can't continue to be made out of fools. You know what I'm saying? We can't continue to have our heart broken. You know what I'm saying? Because they're using witchcraft on us. You understand what I'm saying? They're using witchcraft. But y'all, brother, check the video out. I'm gonna step away for a minute. So I'm gonna let it play. Check this out.
It's not overt in that they're not coming on to you, but they just radiate this kind of intense physical energy. And there's an element almost of danger to them. And that's sort of what excites the man about the siren. And then the male equivalent of that is what I call the rake. And the rake is a man who has an intense interest in women. He loves women to an incredible degree. It like obsesses him. But he can never be satisfied with one woman. And because he so much is interested in women and he understands them so deeply, then there's the dandy. That's the kind of androgynous seducer who mixes male and female characteristics. Then there's the natural someone who's kind of got a childlike energy. They're just so authentic. They're not faking anything. They've got that kind of innocence about them, and it's devilishly seductive. There's the coquette, is someone who blows hot and cold. They know how to play hard to get. They get your claws in you, and then they withdraw, and you go crazy, and you have to pursue them, and you're going after them. Then there's this. What makes for a great seducer is very simple. You are outer directed. So when you meet somebody for the first time or you're on a date, you're not having that internal monologue going, does she like me or does he like me? Am I dressed well? Am I saying stupid things? What can I do to impress them? No, you turn it off and you're outer directed and you're listening to them and you're entering their spirit and you're hearing them say things that give you idea of what they're missing in life, of what they want, of what their needs are, of what makes them an individual. You're absorbing it, you're entering into their spirit, and then you can reflect it back to them. You can give them gifts, you can take them to places that show that you're attentive to them. Because if you look at how we are in our day-to-day life, normally people never pay us attention. They're always so self-absorbed, they're never thinking about us. The times where you get the sense that people are actually interested in who you are as an individual is pretty rare. If you give that feeling to someone, it's incredibly powerful because we all want to be validated, we all want to be recognized. Obviously, men and women are different. Men tend to be seduced by visuals. The way a woman looks is sort of the primal way of seducing a man. Women are very prone to words, to the verbal aspect. And seducers, the typical Don Juan of the 17th century.
Now, y'all, reason why this is like, man, what's a good word for it? Well, let me just say this right here, right? And I'm gonna let the video go, right? Look at him. What and you know, I ain't trying to talk about the brother. I ain't saying I look good myself now. I ain't saying you know what I mean, but I'm just saying that what in his appearance, what is so handsome about him? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to make fun of I ain't trying to make fun of the dude there like that, but I'm just saying. But this guy right here will pull and he get women. You know what I mean? Now this right here, evidently, when the I think he may have, but his health was going bad, you know. So I don't know if he had the. Now he didn't have. I don't think he had the stroke at this time because I think the left side of his body when he had the stroke, you know what I'm saying, became paralyzed. Okay, but I'm just saying, look at him, man. Look at him. So you would think if anybody would have come up with a book about seduction, it would be a nice looking guy, right? He'll be a handsome man that the women just fall in love with, man. But no, look at it. I'm just saying, right? I want them to see how deep this is. So this guy right here, he had to get knowledge from somewhere else, family. This is what I'm telling y'all. Let me let that play, man. I ain't going to interrupt.
Discovered that through language, through poetry, through casting a spell on a woman with their words, that this was the way through casting a spell on a woman with their words, that through casting a spell on a woman with their words, that the weakness that they had. And so many of these great early seducers were just great talkers. If you look at like some of the great ones in the 16th, 17th century, they were not handsome men. They were actually, one of them was physically repulsive, but had such an incredible way with words that he could seduce almost any woman. The seducer is someone who has a kind of playful, open attitude. They're not someone who's judging. They're not moralistic. They're not going, you're bad, you're good. They're kind of open, non-judgmental. They give a lot of themselves. They want to please the other person. They want to get that other person to open up to them. So the anti-seducer is the very opposite of that. For instance, being generous with your time or with your money is very seductive. So if you're on a date and you're kind of worried about the money or the expense, that's an anti-seductive sign. Like, oh, the woman or whoever, I'm not worth that money. You know, I'm not worth going to a nice restaurant. I'm not worth the expense or the effort. Tightness is anti-seductive. Openness, open heart, open spirit is seductive. So any kind of tightness or rigidity or closeness is very, very anti-seductive.
Where he get that game from, man? Where he get the
Suharto
game
was
from?
Dictator almost of Indonesia back in the 60s. And it's the story of the journalist Cindy Smith who's interviewing him. And the image in the West was this sort of brutal dictator. And suddenly this writer, this American writer, said, God, he's not like that at all. He's listening to me. He's doing what I want to do. In fact, she had the feeling she was seducing him. At one point, he said, you know, I like the color of your hair. I want to have the same hair color. Wow, this supposed dictator of Indonesia wants me to dye his hair the same color blonde as my hair. She thought, wow, I'm having such an effect on him. He's not what I thought. In the end, he was controlling the whole thing. I call that enter the other person's spirit. He was trying to be a sponge for her. He was absorbing her energy. He was trying to get inside her world, her way of thinking. And
Yep,
it
you're right, Sid.
completely worked like a charm. She found him suddenly not what she thought. What is the major complaint that people have, particularly women, but men also, who've been in a relationship for 3, 4, 5, 10 years, is that there's no more magic left. There's no more enchantment. You know the other person so well that there's no mystery left. They take you for granted. You see them every day doing the same things. So seduction is something that still goes on even in a relationship, even after you've been together for several years, where you don't have to do it every day because it gets tiring, but every week or month or so, you do something, you re-seduce the other person. 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 You show that they don't know about you. You reveal that there are depths to you and things that they never figured out before. There's still an element of mystery. There's still an element of drama. You're still putting in the effort to take them to a place that they've never been to before. These are things that we don't have a lot in the world today. We don't live in a world with a lot of that kind of enchantment. Things are very direct and brutal. And I think people have this need. Believe it or not, some of those early dysfunctional relationships with your parents are charged with this kind of sexual energy. And so you'll find yourself attracted to the very man or woman who's going to hurt you. Whereas the man or woman who is good for you, there's no kind of sexual charge. You are actually more attracted to the person that has these damaged qualities.
Why is that?
Because you get to relive some of those early traumas. And so the problem that will happen, that the person who is good for you, that's actually caring, that will mesh with you, that physical charge maybe isn't as strong. And that's a problem, right? Because you want to have that element. But you need to be aware of this. You need to be aware of the fact that some of the people that you're most attracted to, you're not attracted to just because of their sexy body or whatever it is. There's also some kind of issues you haven't worked out from your early childhood that are at play in that relationship and that are going to cause you a lot of pain. People are dying to be taken out of their lives, out of the banal day-to-day work, and to be taken on a ride. They want enchantment. They want some drama in their life. They want pleasure. I talk about in the book, it's like a child. Seduction.
So y'all tell me, how did this guy right here come up with that? I mean, how did he come up with, if I can say that, game? You know what I'm saying? What did he come up with this information on how to seduce? You know what I'm saying? A woman. Seduce any woman. You know what I mean? Where did it come from? So yeah, I'm telling y'all, brothers, sisters, man, look, y'all cannot just, come on, y'all. How is it? Where he getting the information from? I had to, you know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere. When I was growing up, man, I thought I had some game, but man, I didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? He got the game. He got the game plan. Now, and this is what I'm saying. Now, I'm gonna go into. I actually got some of his stuff that are in an article, right? That somebody did. And I want to share that with you guys too, man. But check this out, because it goes a little in depth, right? Check this out. Phase 2 of the seduction will lead astray, right? He said, keep them, number one, keep them in suspense. What comes next, right? And I'm gonna skip some of this stuff, brothers and sisters, because it's a lot of it, you know. But I want to just skip over some of it, right? Number 3, it said there are all kinds of calculated surprises you can spring on your victims. Check this out now. Sending a letter from out of the blue. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Bro, he calling them just what it is. I mean, even when you looked at the video, brother, what did he say? Spells, enchantment. You know what I'm saying? He let you know what the deal is, bro. So, in other words, if you get his book, you not only got to read that book, you got to do certain rituals along with the book. You know what I mean? You got to do certain rituals, bro. You see? But it said, check this out right here, though. When I was going to 3, it said there are all kinds of calculated surprises you can spring on your victims. Sending a letter from out of the blue. Now, won't they get your attention? You sitting there, Haran, you chilling at the crib, and let's take it this way right here. You at work chilling. Then, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, they just say it's single. We single men now, right? And we at work, and a woman sent us a love letter. Right. Bro, what the last time we had a love letter sent? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, now would that not get your attention? You know what I'm saying? Would that not get your attention, bro? If you get your attention. You see what I'm saying? Because we like, man, the last time I even thought about a love letter, bro, it was in elementary school.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, where this come from?
Yeah, but see what I'm saying? Exactly, Marcel. He said, I'm gonna put up what he threw it up to, bro. He said, the devil is a slick and charming spirit that dwells the earth as well. Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? Because, man, I'm telling you, hey, they are on point, brother. And this is what I'm telling. And sister, this also for you guys too. You know, even though I'm speaking probably to majority brothers, but y'all can apply the same stuff in y'all life, because there are men doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you got to understand, if a person was to study this and practice this every day, bro, the chances are they gonna get what they want. And this ain't got. I'm gonna tell y'all something, brother. Don't get it like put it in a box and think it's just all about sex. No, there can be somebody that's trying to take you down. Yeah, for instance, right? Let me give you guys for instance. Let me give you something for instance. Y'all know the neighborhood drug dealers when we were growing up. You know what I mean? Y'all know who they were, and y'all know that a lot of them end up getting locked up doing time. But a lot of those dope boys that got locked up is because, you know, the police allegedly sent a woman in. See what I'm saying? She sent a woman in to actually get the information in order to take him down. So she played along with it and seduced him until he gave up his information. That's how a lot of brothers that sold drugs got caught. Even with what that movie, Haran, what that movie Denzel Washington played in, man? What, you know, the one he did with that drug movie where he was like this, I think he portrayed that big time drug dealer. An old girl, yeah, you know what I mean. And the woman had him coming out of his character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So he forgot all about what kept them under the radar. But then Pelican Bay, yeah, I think it was something else. Pelican Bay might be another one too. But I forgot what the name of that other one was. But it was a good like gangster. What it was? No, it was called American Gangster. That's it, American Gangster. Yeah, that was it, American Gangster, family. Y'all, a lot of you, if y'all ain't seen that movie, man, y'all might want to check that out. You know what I mean? But she, you know what I'm saying? She calls him to come. Frank Lucas. Yeah, yep. So you right about that. Yep, Frank. But y'all calling out some heavy hitters now. But you know what I'm saying? But this is what they do, bro. Like if they send like a spy in or they trying to get evidence on you, bro, they already know. Just send a woman in here. Send a beautiful woman in. Oh, she gonna get the information. She gonna get the information. You know what I mean? Because you gotta understand, man, she studied it. It's a craft. She studied it. She perfected it. Psychology. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the colleges, what are mostly women taking up? Psychology. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, bro, they got the edge over us. We are clueless. We think we just spitting game and we just pulling these women. No, bro. No. We are so far behind, bro. We are so far behind. And then, because you got to think about it, brother. How can a woman be sleeping with two guys, right? And get the other one to kill the other brother? You know, what is it that she did to this brother to make her do that? You know what I'm saying? What power? Man, that's what I'm saying, man. And that's another thing. You know, women have a lot of power. You know what I mean? They got a lot of power, bro. A lot of it. Lot of it. I'm gonna keep on going, family, because I don't want to hold y'all too long. So I'm gonna try to go on through this, right? And and I'm on number 3. No, I already did number 3. Let's go to 4. 5, my bad. It said use the demonic power of word that's so confusing, right? And it said number 6 said inflame people emotion with loaded phrases, flatter them, comfort their insecurities, envelope them in fantasies, sweet words, promises. And not only will they listen to you, they will lose the will to resist you. I mean, you think this stuff don't work, bro? Do you? Come on, man.
It's both ways, bro.
Yeah, both ways. But this is what I'm saying, Haran. What if we had women that were already using this when we were coming up? What if they already knew about it? You see what I'm saying? And then, like I said, then we wonder, like, man, why the hell I can't leave this woman? She doing me wrong, man. And for some reason, I can't leave her.
You know, you're in love with that mom, man.
You in love with her. You know what I'm saying?
What they say, in lust with her.
Yeah, in lust with her. You know, at least we are, but she ain't. She got a purpose. She got a purpose and a goal, bro. And then number 10, it said you can be dangerous, naughty, even somewhat vulgar, depending on the taste of your victim, but never be ordinary or limited. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to number 12. I like that one. It said disarm through strategic weakness and vulnerability, right? And number 16 says confuse desire and reality, the perfect illusion. Your task as a seducer, right, is to bring some flesh and blood into someone's fantasy life by embodying in fantasy figure or creating a scenario resembling that person's dream. I'm telling you, bro, I know brothers that have got with women, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. I know brothers that have got with women and had sex with them that same night. You know what them brothers did? They act like they were out robbing folks. And these women, they liked it that. They tricked these women into believing that they were some kind of gangster, they were thugs. They weren't none of that, bro. And that they went out here and robbed. They went out here and robbed folks. And instead of these women running away from these bad boys, no, they just made them. They was more intrigued on them. They wanted them brothers, man, and them brothers ended up getting them. Them brothers seduced them, you know, and that's what I'm saying. They seduced them. And then it says isolate the victim, right? In 19, right? This is what it says: separate them from their environment, physically, emotionally, and mentally, so they can become further engrossed with you. How do you compete with this, bro? Bro, just a little bit that I read off, man. If I would have had this in my foolish life, you know, when I was younger, out here thinking I was a player. If I would have had this book here, bro, it would have been no stopping.
We all thought we was cashing over back in the day, man. We all thought that.
Hey, but this book right here put you on a whole different level. The game changed. I mean, bro, you talking about a cheat sheet, bro? This a cheat sheet. You know what I mean?
It's more than a cheat sheet, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It is, bro. But like I said, ain't nothing free. It's a price you got to pay for this information. Then it says on the when you go to phase 3, they got phases, brothers and sisters. These are phases that you go into. And this ain't the book. Keep in mind, this ain't the book that I'm reading. This just where somebody just broke it down to try to make it where we can understand it in a short period of time. Okay. But it said, number 1, prove yourself. Okay. I'm gonna skip to number 3 where I got them highlighted. Cleverly lead your victim into a crisis, a moment of danger, or indirectly put them in an uncomfortable position. And you can play the rescuer, the gallant knight. Do y'all hear that? That means that when a person is trying, you hear that, Haran? If a person, brother, sister, check this out. They intentionally bring danger in your life. Okay. And I'm gonna read it again, what it says for number 3. Cleverly lead your victim into a crisis. So they gonna make up a crisis, brothers and sisters. They gonna make one up and bring you into it because they know it's that thrill. You know what I'm saying? They know you want to be that bad boy, that bad girl. See, they know you want to live that life on the edge. You don't want to do it, but it's a part of you that want that life. You know what I mean?
That's what they do. That's what they do to us now. Society.
You're right, exactly.
The 1%, bro, they do this to us every day.
Yeah, exactly. And see, and this what get me. You hear a lot of sisters say, if you guys familiar with the Bible, right? You don't heard when they said they want a Boaz. You don't heard that for Haran, right? But they said it with the sister be telling me, I want a Boaz. You know what I mean? But see, they don't tell you the truth. They want a Boaz. They want a Boaz in the morning, and they want a Tupac at night. You know what I mean? They want a thug at night. They don't want no damn Boaz at night. They want Tupac at night, bro. Don't let them fool you. They ain't saying that all sisters do that now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all. You know what I mean? But a lot of these women, they be hollering about they want a good man. They don't just want a good man. They want a good man. They want a thug. You know what I mean? Like they want him to be James Bond. They want him to be Denzel Washington on that movie. They want to be a killer. But then, you know what I'm saying, in the daytime, they want him to be just as soft and harmless. I mean, bro, they want all that, bro. They want all that. And number 6, right? Number 6 says, making your targets feel that you are leading them past either kind of a limit is immensely seductive. See what I'm saying? It said people yearn to explore their dark side. But we are strange animals. The moment any kind of limit is imposed, physically or psychologically, right? We are instantly curious. A part of us want to go beyond that limit and explore what is forbidden. Is he telling the truth? Is he telling the truth? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, y'all seen what the dude look like. You got, I mean, come on now. Where he get the information from? Okay. You would think Hugh Hefner would have made this book up. You know what I'm saying? If anybody had the book that can seduce a woman, you would think Hugh Hefner will be the man. Come on, man. Y'all seen what the brother look like? Well, I ain't gonna say the brother, but you know, twin brother. You seen what he look like? See what it looked like. Come on now. Hey, look. Then he said use spiritual lures, right? So let me
spiritual about them lures, boy.
Yeah, see, but check this out. Look how he feed into it. Number 10, right? It said everyone had doubts and insecurities about their body, their self-worth, their sexuality, right? And a lot of people do. A lot of people have insecurities about, and this way you get a lot of women where they wear a lot of the hair weave. You know what I'm saying? Insecurity.
Makeup. All of it.
Makeup. And that, man, hell, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man, Christ on his way back. When I seen men put hair weave in their hair, I knew then, oh, Christ on his way back. And I'm saying to myself, hurry up. You know, because look, I ain't gonna take They'll put hair weave in their head, right? And look, bro, I'm gonna tell you how dangerous that was. If y'all go back and look at the other podcasts, y'all will see where I had my hair to grow out. But I couldn't get my hair to fill in. Like I was losing a little hair. It was kind of light at the top, see. So it was light.
Well, you was gonna get you some hair weave out. You gonna get you some hair weave.
Hey man, that thing was tempting, man. That thing was tempting. I know it. Don't do it. I didn't do it. You see, like, I just cut it on down. I just cut it on back down. I'm like, man, look, man, I understand what doing Sodom and Gomorrah, but they had to go ahead and put fire on that play. Because man, hey, I mean, hey, bro, they don't went past the toupee. They cut your hair off, give you a new tape line and everything.
Spray it on for you.
Hey, look, bro, and then, bro, they can put a beard on you, man. Bro, if you want to really, I'm talking about, but they'll put a beard on you, it'll drag the flow. Can you see that? Yeah. I mean, you know what? I believe we're gonna come to that. I believe we're gonna have a brother walking around with beards dragging the flow. Because I seen a sister, matter of fact, on social media, man, she had a tail dragging the flow, bro. And I'm like, man, God, I mean, she get off an elevator, man. That thing get caught, bro. Hey,
break her neck.
He gonna break her neck. I just hope she got a life insurance policy on that, but she probably got the weed insured. She probably ain't got no life insurance on the set of weed. She probably got her hair insured. Because she lived through it. She gonna go there.
$1 million weave insurance, bro.
But she got a $1 million weed insurance. Because she gonna go back to that person that put their hair in their head. Let me stop messing around. Number 11, y'all know I get started. People already know me. You know what I mean? So, but number 11, check what number 11 said: mix pleasure with pain.
Hey.
And number 12 said, lure them in with focused attention, right? Then change direction, appearing subtly uninterested. Ain't that something, bro? That means you will meet a woman and she'll act like she just into everything, you know what I'm saying, you talking about. And all of a sudden, she'll just go cold on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing with your emotion, man. You know what I mean? Playing with your feelings. You don't know what to think about it. You saying to yourself, like, you going home after you don't left her, like, man, what is it about her? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some kind of like mystery. You know what I'm saying? You get that mystery. You know what I mean? Like, you just like, it's just something about her, man. I don't know what it is, man. I just never had a woman like her, man. She did, oh my goodness. And see the woman that you got that's doing the right thing, you looking at her sideways now. You know what I mean? You looking at her sideways. Yeah, like she don't give you that adventure. But that woman you with, yes, she ain't because she ain't trying to send you to hell. You know that. She ain't trying to send you to hell.
She going straight to hell with that.
Yeah, you going straight to hell with that right there, boy. But she trying to get you an excitement. You keep going, man. Check this out, boy. She said, apparently suddenly uninterested. She said, make them feel guilty and insecure. Oh my goodness. Now, brothers, I know y'all can relate to that. Make them feel guilty and insecure. Y'all know how, but I'm telling you one thing I know about dealing with a black woman. You ain't finna win no argument. And even if you are right, by the time they get through with you, brother, you gonna be apologizing. And you like, hold up.
You apologizing for what?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like, hold up.
Apologizing for. Yeah.
Man, she wrong, man. What why am I apologizing?
Have you scratching your head like what?
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's that psychology, man. Then later on that night, you thinking to yourself, like, man, what the hell I apologize for? You know what I mean? You saying to yourself, like, man, why did I do that? Man, she don't trick me again. And men, like I said, men do the same thing, see. Men do the same thing. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about y'all good women, y'all Proverbs 31 women now. That's a disclaimer I got to make. Y'all don't include yourself with the other women I'm talking about. All right. It said, well, let's see where I left off here. I'm at number 12, right? It said, make them feel guilty and insecure, even instigate a breakup. Ain't that something? Instigate a breakup, subjecting them to an emptiness and pain that will give you room to maneuver. Ain't that something? You hear that, man? So they
Yeah,
were
we
acting.
probably, but you think about it, man, we probably done some of that not knowing that we doing
Yeah,
it, you know?
exactly. Yeah, because a lot of us see, a lot of this stuff, man. A lot of our, how can I put it, our character and who we are, it is from things that we consumed our time with. You know what I'm saying? Whether even listen to music, rap, looking at certain movies. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to like portray those people that we saw in the movie theater. You know what I mean? A lot of that's how we end up building who we are. Not only by that, but also by friends, family, anybody that we seen that was like a man that inspired us. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to be like that person. You know, so you're right, Haran. A lot of this stuff, man, we were doing unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, bro, a lot of this stuff that he was doing, I may have heard other brothers say that if you want to be a player, right, and they'll tell you what to do. Like, man, like say for instance, right, you get a girl number that same night, you don't call her that same night because that make it seem like you know what I'm saying, you
You
anxious.
desperate.
Yeah, you desperate. See, so you got to wait, and hopefully she'll call you. See, if she call you, that okay, yeah, she really into me. You know what I mean? And sister do the same thing. They'll sit by the phone and wait for you to call them. You right,
You gonna
Sid. It is
call?
witchcraft.
You want me?
You know what I'm saying? Instead of things just acting organically, you know what I'm saying? Organic. If we didn't have none of this trying to be a player and trying to, have our pride get in the way, guess what? We'll just move how we'll move. We'll meet you, meet a person. Hey, how you doing? Exchange phone numbers. Yeah, I call you. Can I call you tonight? 7 o'clock. Okay, cool. You call at 7 o'clock. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Everything just go natural. But now, see, we trying to, if you know that you're not trying to be with that person long, then you're gonna have to play the card. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be that seducer because you only there trying to get one thing. Whether if a woman trying to get the bag or she trying to get that money, and if a man trying to get that sex, you got a motive behind what you're doing. Okay, so let's keep going, my brother. Let's keep going. All right, got another video. Oh, y'all probably gonna like this for him. Cause and this is what I'm saying. I want y'all brothers and sisters also, but definitely brothers. Like I said, man, I will never want y'all to think I just be making this stuff up. You feel me? I don't want y'all to ever think I'll be making this up. So I'm just saying, take this video out. Take this video out.
Manipulative, not caring about who they hurt along the way.
Oh, let me start it back over.
Women have very dark manipulation tactics they use to control you, and you're probably not even aware of it. It's always painted that men are so deceptive, lying, and manipulative, not caring about who they hurt along the way. But women are masters of psychology, and a lot of them use these 6 tactics I'm about to share with you. 1, withdrawal. Women know how to have you worried, blaming yourself, etc., all while they're all smiles watching you wonder what the hell you even did wrong. Guys have almost been programmed to believe that if their lady is keeping to herself, then something must be wrong. Your brain automatically goes into panic mode and you start thinking if you missed her birthday or anniversary, or if it's something else that you forgot or something that you did wrong. Now, the next thing you know, that you're trying to make up for something that you didn't even do to begin with. Women do this to try to keep you on your toes. It's a way to make sure that you don't get too comfortable and start taking her for granted. It's a scare tactic to have you constantly thinking about her and start panicking because you feel that you might be losing her. Number 2 is mirroring. Mirroring is when someone copies the characteristics and traits of someone else. This could be through body language. This could be through verbal and physical habits, attitudes, tendencies, etc. I have a separate video on mirroring that goes in further detail, but basically they evaluate what you need in a relationship so they can pose as a perfect match for you. The problem is that it's never truly genuine. It's a tactic they use to bring your guards down in order to easier fulfill whatever agenda they have. Number 3 is guilt. A woman knows that there's a heavy responsibility on men to ensure that their woman is happy and well taken care of. She plays on that to get what she wants, or when she wants to get your emotions under her control. Guilt tripping you almost immediately changes any situation to work in her favor. Do you know how many men know something is off in their relationship? The signs are there that she's being unfaithful, but she throws a tantrum, or she turns on waterworks, or she blames the man for being insecure or controlling. And what does the man do? He starts questioning if he's tripping or if he's thinking too deep about obvious signs that he's seeing. Then he's apologizing to her to make her feel better when she knows that he was right all along. Number 4 is the hot and cold method. This is a staple in the manipulation playbook. She showers you with affection and attention, making you feel comfortable and attached to her. Then she catches you off guard with the disappearing act. Going goes, conversations seem dry, her demeanor starts to give off very much cold shoulder vibes. That's when those answers start sounding like this. I'm fine. Okay, nothing. Yeah, I'm busy. Talk to you later. You don't realize it, but she's getting you hooked. Now you're sitting there like an addict, messaging, asking what's wrong. You want to see her, buying gifts to try to fix whatever you think is happening in an effort to get her attention and affection again. Number 5, the power of suggestion. This is a very covert trap. Have you ever been with a woman and she conveniently sticks into the conversation about this shoe that she saw or this dress that she saw online and loved? Or if y'all are together and she sees something that she likes and she says things like, I would love it if a man did something like that for me. Or I've never had a man buy me anything like that. What she's doing is subconsciously putting actions into your head. She's not directly telling you to buy it or do certain things for her, while at the same time influencing you to want to do these things for her. Number 6 is love bombing. Now, this is probably one of the most strategic and darkest ones. It comes in waves, a process that sucks you in and controls you just the way she likes it. It involves hyping you up, compliments, affection, the whole nine. She's going to make you feel like you're the perfect match, like you're special. They shower you with all this love and attention in an attempt to influence you. This is how love bombing looks. Day 1, you're so handsome. Day 2, oh my God, we have so much in common. Day 3, I don't usually fall for someone this fast. Day 4, I just feel like we're meant to be together. Day 5, I love you. By the end of this process, you're falling hard, and she's got you exactly where she wants you, fully invested in her and extremely vulnerable. Be extremely careful out here, guys. There's a lot of women out to do you dirty and manipulate you for personal gain because they believe that's all men are good for anyway. When you spot these manipulation tactics, call them out on it. Better yet, leave, because no good comes from a woman who practices these tactics. So until the next video, I'll see you guys then. Bye.
Recordings just.
Hey, now you heard it from a sister. You know what I mean? So, bro, look, in that video, she made that video. It been out. You understand what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to say is that, bro, we are so behind. We don't have a clue. And men actually believe that we running game. We believe we running game. We think we got it sold, bro. That's why I keep telling brothers. A lot of these brothers, when they in the club or they at these sport bars, man, and these women, you know, pick them after all the other guys were trying to get them. The girl, she'll choose, you know what I'm saying, a brother she won't. And in his mind, in his brother mind, he think it his looks. Yeah, okay, you might look good or whatever, but bro, it's a benefit that come with you. You know what I mean? Majority of these women ain't finna date no broke dude. They don't give a damn how good you look. If you broke, you might get a date out if you work hard and you know save your money. But the chances are, bro, you got to have some benefits dealing with with this generation of women now. You got to have benefits, bro. Your looks ain't gonna get it on their own. Now, like I said, man, he trying to die. I don't think on the best looking dude out here ain't saying that. But here, ask Flavor Flav. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say about that. Ask Flavor Flav and tell me money don't get you something. You know what I mean? Yeah, you right, sis. Hey, I'm sure what Sid put on there. The actual, a portion of a wicked man is a wicked woman. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, and that's what it eventually end up being. You know what I mean? These guys is out there, you know, wicked dude, with a wicked woman, you know. But we live it in a time now, sis, where you got good men being broken by wicked women. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, man, this thing is deep, man. This thing is deep. So let's keep on. We're gonna roll, man. But we coming to an end on this thing, right? It said now it said move in for the kill. Okay, move in for the kill, Haran. And this is what he got. This phase 4 of the seduction, right? It said give them space to fall. The pursuer is pursued. Number 2 says stir the pot by seeming interested in someone else. You ever had that happen? You know what I'm saying? You with a girl and man, I get they call it trying to make you jealous. But do you know there's a lot of brothers that lost their life because a woman was trying to make their boyfriend or somebody jealous? A lot of brothers have lost their life over that. This ain't a game, man. You know what I mean? It's not a game. It say it says stir the pot by seeming interested in someone else. Make none of this explicit, right? It said let them only sense it, and their imagination will do the rest, creating the doubt you desire. I'm gonna read the whole. I'm thinking I read the whole thing. Nah. Let me go on and I'm gonna skip down, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all can come back and like stop the video and read the rest of it, right? But I'm gonna go down to 11. This is where pretty much they getting rid of you, right? Number 11 said void the slow burnout. Once you feel disenchanted, see that word, disenchanted, and know it's over, end it quickly without apology. You ever have somebody that cut you loose and no apology there? They're like, damn. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, but they just cut you loose.
Cold-blooded,
you know, and you there like dumbfounded. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? It said cut him. It said end it quickly without apology. It said once you are truly disenchanted, there is no going back. So don't hang on out of false pity. It is more compassionate to make a clean break. If that seems inappropriate or too ugly, then deliberately disenchant the victim with an anti-seductive behavior. Okay. So so after they get what they want, brother, they gone. And I know a lot of brothers don't went through that, man. Sisters also. Well, y'all, you in this relationship, everything seems like it going good. Then all of a sudden, they tell you like, oh man, this ain't working out. Man, look, I think we need you to be friends.
True.
Yeah, they just get gone. You like, damn, man, they don't give you one of them. Look, they don't give you an internet number to begin with. You know what I'm saying? they didn't give you their real cell phone number. They give you an internet number. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all need to watch out for that. They let you know that, and sisters also, you know what I mean? They let you know that somebody give you an internet number. I mean, of course, maybe their phone got cut off or whatever. But if they got a phone in their hand, and when you call, you know what I'm saying, if you can tell if it's an internet number, they let you know they hide something right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you can always change that number. And if I don't want, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want to talk to a person, guess what? You can cut it off. You know what I mean? You can cut it off and throw it on voicemail. I'm saying, bro, they have made to get social media, the internet period, brother, have took like loyalty to a whole nother level. It's no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Not for many. Yeah, you're right, sir. Sister Deatra, pregnancy is a weapon on both sides. Don't forget that. Yeah, you're right. It is. Pregnancy is a weapon. Because we have seen, just on them few videos, you know what I mean, Haran, that we've been checking out as far as when them brothers get them DNA tests.
Right.
Then later on, man, they come to find out, man, that the child is not even there. And man, it's like, man, how can you like, I mean, you got to be really heartless, man, to know that this ain't this dude's child, but you're going to take him through all the process of a
Boy,
deadbeat
that's
dad.
hard.
Bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean,
Make
you
you want
gonna,
to just choke the hell out of him.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and then treat him like it's his child. Call him. Hey, look, you need to send some more money over him. You know, you need to come get him or her. You know what I mean? I mean, bro,
They
just
don't
think
know
about
what they don't know what that does to a man's psychiatric mindset.
it. Look, that breaks that breaks a man. When because see a child, man, when a
Listen,
majority
he
of
wanted, he
men,
been wanting a kid, bro. He been
I
wanting
mean,
that.
who you know what I'm saying? Who don't? You know what I'm saying? Who don't want, you know what I'm saying, a child? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it brings changes in your life, but it's just having a child at the right time, which ain't, you know, you try to do your best to try to have a child at the right time, but you know, only God control that. But you can at
I don't
least
know.
try to, you know what I'm saying, at least try to go through the right process of having a child. You know what I mean? Get married. You know what I mean? Get married. You know. But man, just like I had I put a video up on social media, man. You know, where this was a European brother, man, but he did 5 years in prison for child support. Think about it now. 5 years in prison. And the
Yeah, that
only
wasn't his.
and the only get out. Check this out. Man, I should have grabbed that video. I should have grabbed that video and played it. But the only get out, right? After 5 years to find out that the child was never yours. And then Haran, on top of that, for the judge to ask the woman, do she know who the child father is? And get what she said, Haran. She said she said she knew. So that man done did 5 years in prison, and she knew that this man was not the father. Man, how cold can you be, man? How cold can you be?
Rick James said, cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They taking this thing to a whole different level. And man, let me what my little other, okay, let's go to the next part. But this right here was something Amber Rose encouraging women to seduce men for money. This old article back in November the 12th, 2015, right? But I'm gonna read it, right? It said, if you were to head over to Twitter right now, chances are you would have seen Amber Rose being ripped to shreds by the Tweetiverse for dishing out financial advice to women. Seemed harmless, right? Well, many seem to have a problem with her approach, since it involves seducing men for financial gain. Walk it out. Amber Rose, LA slut walk. And then it goes in and said, it all started when the model shared her insight with the folks over at Time Magazine. She says, as women were fortunate enough to use our seductive skills in order to be able to get money from our significant others. She said, I also talk about seduction in my book. A lot of women don't know how to seduce a man. You see what I'm saying? So she letting you know what these sisters been doing, and she also telling sisters what they should do, right? Okay. So it said, after making reference to her recently released book, How to Be a Bad Bee, and y'all know what that is. You know, black men can't say the word. we get beat down, we say the word. You know what I'm saying? But y'all supposed to know what the word is. Y'all know what the word is. It said Wiz Khalifa and Strange Wife went on to explain just how women should use their feminine wiles to get the dough and then some. Right. So, you know, that article just within itself, man, where they were just, you know, people got upset, man, because she made that statement. Because we like, why would you, you know, it's like, why would you tell a woman that when women are already, you know what I'm saying, that when it comes to, especially for black women, for on the marriage scale, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too many. I think what are that what's the stats on a woman, like what 1 out of 4 women will be married? Something like that. You know, why would you tell, you know what I'm saying? You know, why would you promote that? You right, see, it's a skill. It's definitely a skill. You know what I mean? It's a skill, man. But I mean, just think about it. If you get this skill, you'll be way ahead of the game. You'll be way ahead of the game. And this another video. I actually want to play. We're actually at the end of it, y'all. But I want to play this video. It's one that we had in podcast earlier. But I'm playing this video because I want y'all to see how a woman that may be working in witchcraft look. Okay. Sometimes we think we know, everything. You think that because a woman look nice and she might look modest or look like she's a wife material, bruh.
Was mainly used as a means to kind of like assimilate, so we wouldn't be kind of found out.
Let me go back.
So the Book of Psalms in Hoodoo was first introduced from Judaism and like Christianity. It was mainly used as a means to kind of like assimilate, so we wouldn't be kind of found out by
See that dot on her head?
Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. So we incorporated Christianity into our work. However, it is not needed. You don't need the Book of Psalms to practice root work. So if you don't feel really connected to Christianity, you do not need to do this. When I first started out in root working in Hoodoo, when they said that you can use the Book of Psalms and the Bible to like invoke things or something like things like that, I was like, I left organized religion for a reason. I'm not going back to it. But now I started to use the Book of Psalms, and it's such a powerful, there's such powerful spells to use in your everyday life and also in your workings whenever you are doing a working. And I just really love it. That's probably the only part of the Bible I use. I'm pretty sure there are other chapters or other books that you can use in the Bible that kind of cast spells as well, but right now I'm just going to be talking about the Book of Psalms, and it is used to empower and call upon the forces of nature to create spells and to kind of give your workings a little bit of a boost whenever you need it. It is also, if you are Black and you're starting to get into root working and hoodoo and the things of that nature, I highly recommend you look into the Book of Psalms and how you can use it in your workings, how you can use it for like spiritual baths, how you can just use it for your everyday life in certain ways with hoodoo. And if you're not Black and if you're not hoodoo, you can say these psalms because it's not really exclusive to hoodoo. It is from the Bible, and it's in Christianity, it's in Judaism, it's in all the major religions. So you can say these spells as well and invoke it. But me personally, I really use the Book of Psalms as a root worker when I do say these things. So yeah, I'm gonna put some links down below too. I hope this video.
Now, look. So how do you supposed to tell the Christian woman apart from the woman that worked witchcraft? If they going into the same book, and bro, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a whole nother level, Haran. When I tell you that this generation is different, bro, you know, most people that do evil won't even grab the Bible. They won't even touch the Bible, bro. But this generation here, they will acknowledge that they work witchcraft, and they show you the fear they have for God. And they said it, and they will use the Bible, bro, to in their mind to magnify their spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or to do whatever to intensify, you know, whatever spell that they're trying to put on somebody. You see what I'm saying? I mean, look at her, bro. Shit, that ain't no ugly young sister there now.
No, she's not.
Any brother, a brother, look, natural hair, not a whole lot of makeup. Man, a brother would jump on her, bro. This is what I'm saying. And this is why, I be telling brothers, man, y'all don't have a clue, bro. Y'all don't have a clue what y'all dealing with out here. Y'all think y'all, as men, we falling in love. A lot of these women ain't falling in love, bro. They're not falling in love. So, bro, this thing right here, man, is all about waking us up. And like I said, sis, y'all can switch this up as a man. It's the same way. You know what I mean? So you got to understand, when you out here meeting people, man, everybody, they're not genuine. You know what I'm saying? They're not genuine. You know, when a person wants something and that's what they want, bro, they'll do whatever they got to do to get it. They don't care who you are. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care nothing about that. But see, a lot of these people that dealing with that, they had trauma in their life. You know what I'm saying? They had trauma in their life, either as a child or they went through a traumatic experience. You know what I mean? So a lot of them, they gravitate to this because I'm telling you, man, before I actually walked away from the Bible, I stopped believing in God, period. And I started doing Kemetic, I started getting into Kemetic doctrine, Egyptology. So I was studying the black gods and, you know what I'm saying, praying to the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? I got into this stuff, bro. But then it got to a point, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all think that demons ain't real, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. You have no idea. You don't have a clue. I'm telling you, you don't have a clue. But what I can tell you is stay the hell away from it. Stay the hell, don't go near it. It's not a game. It's not a game, brothers. It's not a game, sister. I'm telling you, it's not a game to be played with. I was fortunate to get out of that. I was very, very fortunate. And I'm talking about I walked away from the Bible for God to give me grace to come bring me back to the Bible, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers can't say that. They can't say that. But see, when you're dealing with those doctrine, man, they draw you in because you went through something traumatic, or they'll try to just like if the police killed the black man, you know what I'm saying? They'll draw you in, so you got to be careful with that. You can't get drawn in. You know what I mean? You can't get drawn in. So, hey, Ron, man, I don't know if you got anything you want to say, bro, but hey, the floor is yours, bro.
No, I'm good, bro. It's been interesting, though.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Because this is something that we got to open our eyes and see, man. But I'm telling you, what y'all need to do, brother or sister, start paying attention when y'all dealing with people. Start paying attention, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Even when somebody that's why I asked that question, like if flirting or sin. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, just start paying attention. People are actually using seduction. A lot of y'all are not doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of like myself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't know that we actually using this stuff. It's subconsciously, we got it through watching movies or maybe hearing somebody say that, giving us advice on how to, you know what I'm saying, probably deal with people. We didn't pay any attention to it. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, man, hopefully, man, this right here bring us some insight, man, so we can start paying attention. Because, like I said, if you a Bible believer, it said we cannot be unequally yoked. But it's hard, brothers understand that, and we know we don't want to be unequally yoked, but we don't realize that a lot of women are coming as sheep. You know what I'm saying? But they really a wolf. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, that's why I said brothers are like naive. And sister, I think a lot of y'all are on point. You know what I'm saying? But it's us as men that we naive to this. So I don't know about you, Haran. Did you know that that seduction and all this stuff were going on? Do you know that people actually was like studying this stuff?
No, I never thought about people were doing stuff like that. But like I said, we were probably using some of that stuff and not knowing that we was using it,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like I said, now when I look back over my life and just think about, past relationships of, just ladies that I was trying to talk to back in the days, I see this stuff work. You know what I'm saying? I see this stuff being operated. I see brothers right now going crazy over women, man. And I'm like, hold up, did she just cheat on you? And she cheated on you? And you still want to be with her?
They killing them,
Yeah, they killing them.
But they are killing them.
But I'm just saying, bro. But here's a sister right here that we got on the screen, right? But I ain't saying for nobody to go back and talk about her page or go on her page and try to bring her down or whatever. We all got the freedom to choose what we want to do in life. So that's our choice. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say, brother, yeah, you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is, you look at this sister. You would never, if you would have met her in the street, you would have never, not 1 out of a million, thought that she was working witchcraft. And she'll tell you that she read the Bible. She just said it. She go into the book of Psalms. It helps her boost her, what she said now, boost her spells. You know what I mean? So, again, Haran, man, hey, man, before we end it out, man, hey, look, we appreciate y'all, Sister Deirdre, man. We appreciate you. Much love, sis. You know, and all the brothers and sisters that's out there, man, that chimed in, you know what I'm saying, that y'all spent time with us, man. We just want to appreciate y'all, man. We really do. You know what I'm saying? And we hope that, you know, what we talked about, man, that it would just open up brothers' eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? And teach your son this stuff. You know what I mean? Because, bro,
maybe it open up some of the sisters' eyes. You know, who knows?
Yeah, open up the sisters' eyes. Because let me tell you something. It's no way I could have shared everything that I knew about this topic tonight. This young lady on this screen that studied witchcraft, that says she studied that and worked roots, hoodoo. Do you understand that this is passed down? The grandmama to the mama to the daughter. This is passed down, bro. This is passed down. And not only that, look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. You got ministers, preachers, pastors in the church. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. You got pastors in the church that say that they are Christian pastors, but they also operate in hoodoo. I'm telling you. But see, if you don't ask the right questions, you won't get the right answer. Hey, I'm just saying, family. I'm not trying to I'm not saying all pastors in the Christian church are like that, but I'm telling you, y'all need to start looking at, just start paying attention. We got to start paying attention. Okay. And share this, man. Share the information. You know what I mean? Share the information. Again, Haran, man, much love, sis. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. Appreciate you. So, peace and blessing. Haran, you sure you don't anything else you want to say to the people before we go to the brothers and sisters?
No, man, all praises. You know, it's good, man. Hopefully something gets somebody that, you know, take a heed to this and get something out of it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But until then, you know, may the Most High continue to bless you guys, man. Hey, you guys prosper in the righteous way. You know what I mean? And stay righteous. All right, stay righteous. We are out, man. We are out.
Best friends, think we better off. She think we better off as besties. I can tell her it's a different when we texting. Cause I'm a nice dude, they try to test me. Had to slide up by that zone for the bestie. I can be your friend, do you wanna do that? Talk about me to your friends, I'm like, well, yo, do that. Be the best you ever had, you already know that. I'ma treat you like a queen, looking like, oh, that. That's just my bestie. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't need that extra stress, that's just my bestie. Then the day she just like, check please. Whoa. She be out here with the gang and we chillin'. I might catch her eye, we started laughing cause we trippin', yeah. She get a text, she said I'm sorry, gotta go. I ain't trippin' cause I already know. She said we better off as best friends. Ooh, what's a best friend? Can you let me know what it mean to be a best friend? Let me know the name.
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody tryna take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice. Got me swinging for the fans. Always look at life through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic.
As a young man growing up, I was told that one of the ways if you want to be blessed is that if you do right by God, He'll do right by you. But now that I have gotten older and I have been through my trials and my tribulations, I come to realize that God always been good to me. He always have done right by me, even when I didn't do right by Him. So for the rest of my life, I got to do right. And I'm going to start today by giving back to His people.